What up, guys? It's your boy Marcus Kim, and I am gonna open some packs for y'all. These are some packs I got for my birthday. My friend actually went over to Japan. That is the country close to Korea where Pikachu and Charizard comes from. In this case, we have these packs. So Japanese cards. We have some Innistrad, Neon Dynasty, and for my 4 other packs, I have some Modern Horizons 3, which my buddy Jamie got me. So kind of him. Thanks, Chris, for the Japanese packs. But I'm just going to go through this one by one. I don't really know any of the cards from these packs, so I'm not going to be able to give you an on-site valuation for each card, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quick search on TCG Player for at least the rares. So, with no further ado, I should say, let's go ahead and crack these. Let's start with Modern Horizons. So let's start with this guy right here. Lucky number 6, I guess. Whatever. So let's crack this puppy open. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. They did something wrong. All of my Magic cards are just card backs. Holy shit. I'm so pissed. Oh, just kidding. That's the other side. Bad joke. Okay. So we have some Gravedigger. Let's look at the uncommons. Ooh, I like this white-blue guy. Energy. I guess energy's a thing in Modern Horizons 3. This guy, +1/+1 counters. I have a big +1/+1 counter theme in my cube, so that might be good. Otherwise, a bunch of energy stuff. Not really too into energies. That's kind of a shitty enchantment. And we got the rare. So this card is Spring Heart Nantuko. So 1/1 for 2, bestow 2. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If Spring Heart Nantuko is attached to a creature you control, so if it's attached, you pay 2. If you do create a token, that's a copy of this creature. If you didn't create a token this way, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. What? So is attached to a creature you control. So if something's preventing you from creating a token copy, you create a 1/1 green insect. Okay, this is kind of cool. I have a tokens theme in my cube too, so this might be kind of good. Don't exactly know where else I would put it, to be honest, but let's go ahead and look up the price. So Springheart and Nantuko, let's do a quick TCG Player search. I have a feeling that this is going to be worth nada, but let's go ahead and check because I could be wrong. So Springheart Nantuko, I have the full bordered one, and actually this is worth more than I thought it was going to be. So actually the pre-release version is worth $4.15, and this guy is worth $1.79. If you order directly from TCG Player, though, with direct, it costs $4.06. So cool. We got a $4.06 pack. Awesome. So let's leave that rare there. Got a foil dude that kind of works like Shivan Dragon, so that's pretty cool. That could work in my cube as well. I have a heavy artifact theme, basic land, and a token card. All right. So, good pack. Got $4.06 worth of value. Let's move on to pack numero dos. That's 2 for the layman. Pack number 2. So, we got our token. Let's go through these. More energy. Don't really see any use. I might use this in my cube because I want some artifact destruction. This might be cool for my Tevesh deck because you can draw extra cards whenever you draw your third card each turn. You can return a creature from my graveyard. But let's just go ahead and go to the rare. Okay, so I have Arena of Glory. Arena of Glory enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain. Tap to add 1, and then you could pay a red and tap to exert Arena of Glory. Add 2. If that mana is spent on a creature spell, it gains haste until end of turn. Okay, so my brother has like a Chandra deck, so this would be perfect for him. I think I'm going to trade that to him. Otherwise, I really don't have a use for this card. And we got our foil. I just don't get energy. I don't really like that mechanic. Like, why not just... I don't know why we need this alternate source of, like, mana. It's called energy. I don't know. Never really appealed to me. And I don't want to make an energy deck because there's limited cards I can make an energy deck from. But let's look up Arena of Glory. See what the price is on that guy. Maybe we can trade that to my brother. So Arena of Glory. Let's look that up really quickly. Typing, searching. All right, looks like the Modern Horizons version, the version I have of Arena of Glory. Okay, let's look at the non-borderless. So the Modern Horizons version that has a border, so this exact one is $15.19. So I'm pretty stoked on that. This would be great in a burn deck. $5.19, already getting some great values from this opening, this pack opening run. So stoked about that. Let's move on to pack number 3. Big money. No cops. Let's check this out. So not seeing anything really that I would like. I guess this is an interesting fetch type of land. I do have an Esper deck, or decks that use Esper cards. I use non-basic lands a lot, so I don't know if that's going to fit in. Brain Surge. This is just like a weird brainstorm, I guess. Yeah, not very good. Idol of False Gods. That sounds interesting. Cares about Eldrazi, so I don't care because I don't have any Eldrazi decks. Nadier's Nightblade. So my buddy has an Aristocrats deck, so this might be good for him. Otherwise, I could put it in my cube because I do have Aristocrats as a theme in my cube, and I do have tokens as well. So that's cool. Now we got the rare. Oh, and we got a non-bordered rare as well, and it's foil. So let's check out Monumental Henge. So Monumental Henge enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a plane. So it's the white version of this, the white card in this cycle that includes Arena of Glory as well. So the interesting ability is pay 4, tap, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Okay, so it's just like specialized card draw. It actually lets you dig 5 cards deep, so that's not bad. And I have Brea, so that's one of the decks that I play a lot. So this is good for finding those artifacts, since artifacts are historic. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and look at the price of Monumental Henge. The full bordered Modern Horizon Monumental Henge. Okay. So this one sucks as far as what it's worth. So this one, even though I like it better than Arena of Glory, is only worth 42 cents. And basically I like it more because it works with my decks. But I could see how Arena of Glory works better for like a Storm deck or a Burn deck. And we got the foil version of Springheart Nantuko. So we had Springheart Nantuko earlier. We just got a foil borderless version of it. So it's just an upgrade of what we already have. So let's see what that amounts to as far as my wallet in my trade binder. So Springheart Nantuko, borderless foil. So it's not giving me the Springheart Nantuko borderless foil. What is up with TCG Player? Seriously, it won't give me the foil price. Seriously, borderless foil. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to look at this a little bit. I'm just gonna do Google search. I know you guys can't see what I'm typing, but I'm hurrying up. Springheart Nantuko borderless foil. Alright, we found a result on Card Kingdom. So it looks like it's $10, $9.99. Borderless foil, $9.99. Cool. So between all this, we have about $30, a little over $30. So a little over $20 actually. No. Yeah, I can't count, dude. 25-ish dollars, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment. Can't even do the math. Alright, let's move on to pack numero 4. Numero 4, we. Numero 4. I don't know why these cards are backwards. What the hell? Why is this pack like ADD as fuck? Oh, it's because some of them are flip cards. Okay, so I like this one already because I have this cool land. I love these cool lands. Alternate art basic lands are just my weakness. They make my knees quiver and my loins on fire. I fucking love alternate art basic lands. I just don't know why. It's awesome. So I'm just going to ignore the commons and uncommons for the time being and get right to the rare. We have Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth. I think I have this card already, but it's 3 Phyrexian and 4 for a 2/2. It has lifelink for each black and a cost. You may pay 2 life rather than pay that mana cost. So it gives Phyrexian mana option for every black card. And then whenever I play a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth. So it's black. It loves black, everything. So let's go ahead and look Keurig up. My buddy has this card for sure already. Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth. How did they come up with these names? Seriously. I'm gonna name my card Keurig, Son of Yawgmoth.
Oh, Kiriko, son of Yawgmoth. Oh, so good. Black. I love a black card.
Okay, so this card is only worth $1.49. Although Suicide Block is always an evergreen archetype, so there's always going to be a home for it. Someone's going to want it. And now we have Grist, Voracious Larva. So it's a flip card, 1/2 for a 1 death touch. Whenever Grist, Voracious Larva, or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, you may pay green. If you do, exile Grist, then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Okay. So it something comes back from the graveyard, it flips, and then we have a Planeswalker +1 Grist the Plague Storm. So +1 ability is create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token, then mill 2 cards. Put a death touch counter on the token if a black card was milled this way. Ooh, that's cool. And -2. Awesome. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's cool. I love that. -6 for each creature card in your graveyard. Create a token of that token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 black and green insect. So I immediately love this card because I run... oh shit, was I not showing that pack? Was I holding the pack too high? Shit, my bad. I'll be more mindful of where the camera is. But I love this card already just for personal reasons. I run Sidisi, so that would be a great addition to Sidisi. Let's look up the value of that card. Grist, Voracious Larva. I said various. Voracious Larva. Okay. So this card is worth $2.79. More valuable to me than what the marketplace is saying. This would be a great addition. It only costs 1 mana. 1 mana. And I get artifact removal. And I get to fucking pull... Essentially, I get to just copy everything in my graveyard. So that's awesome. Let's put this in the right pile. Yeah, that's going into DC probably. And then I have another foil. This is another cycle from that weird fetch cycle. God. I hope I didn't mess up by not showing you guys the card on the camera. Hope I didn't mess that up. Okay, so these Japanese cards are going to be tough for me because it's been about how many years since I've spoken Japanese. So I'm 36 years old. It's been about 36 years. Yeah, that's how long it's been since I spoke Japanese. So it's going to be hard for me to understand what the fuck is going on right now. Here's the rare. I think that's Shigeki or something. I don't know why the rare is at the front. That's weird. Japan is weird. Everything is weird. I'm weird. You're weird. Yeah, don't know what these are. These cards feel weird too. Why is the pack in a different order? I don't understand. Do different countries like cards in different orders for some reason? What is it? Why is the rare at front? It's because everybody has instant gratification problems and they want the card sooner. I don't get it. So I think this is Shigeki. Let's look it up. Shigeki. Shigeki Jukai Visionary. Yeah, it is. So Shigeki. Let's see what the Japanese version is. Excuse me. Jukai Visionary. Japanese. Japanese. Oh no, Shigeki Jukai Visionary Japanese. Oh, we cannot find it on our website. Oh. Shigeki Jukai Visionary Japanese card price. So let's see what it says. So I'm seeing... Basically, I'm seeing some place between 25 cents to 35 cents. Japanese. Nobody is showing the actual Japanese card, though. What does the regular one would cost? Maybe we could go by that. Shigeki! Oh! Shigeki! Shigeki Jukai Visionary! Oh! Okay, so it's like 50 cents. Awesome. So, don't want to explain that one too. Actually, I'll just explain it. So, you probably already know, but it's a 1/3 for 2. Return Shigeki Jukai Visionary to its owner's hand. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Put the rest into your graveyard, and you can channel for XX green, discard Shigeki, return X target non-legendary cards from your graveyard to your hand. So yeah, that would be good in Sidisi as well. If I wanted to put that in there, it's kind of a maybe for me. Let's move on to the Japanese Innistrad now.
Innistrado!
Okay, let's get rid of that. Ooh, Avacyn. Ooh, I think this is the Exile card. I forget what the Exile card is. Yeah, so let's look up Avacyn, and then I think this is the Exile card. It might be Mortify, or it might be the one where it exiles and you lose 3 life. But I don't read Japanese, so I don't really know. But let's look up Avacyn. Avacyn, I don't know what this is called in Japanese, so let's just match the art. Shadows over Innistrad. So the name of this card in English is Archangel Avacyn. So this is worth $1.59. It has Flash, Flying, Vigilance. When Avacyn Archangel, I'm reading this backwards. When Archangel Avacyn enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain indestructible on your turn. When a non-angel creature you control dies, transform Archangel Avacyn at the beginning of the next upkeep. And what does it turn into? It turns into Avacyn the Purifier. This really creepy, menacing demon Avacyn. Flying. When this creature transforms into Avacyn the Purifier, deals 3 damage to each other creature and each opponent. Okay, so it's the protecting, making things indestructible. Then it's destroying, purifying shit. Okay, so what is this card? Let's look it up. So I know it exiles. So exile, black, white, MTG, Sorin, whatever. I also can tap. Instant. Exile, instant, black, white. I should put Shadows over Innistrad. Shadows over Innistrad. Shadows over Innistrad. Exile target creature. Shadows over Innistrad. Maybe I should just ask ChatGPT because this isn't giving me the results correctly. Sorry, guys. I thought this would be way easier to find this. ChatGPT. Where are you, ChatGPT? Alright. So, ChatGPT. Black, white, instant, shadows over Innistrad, featuring Sorin in artwork. Come on, give me some results. Big money, big money, big money. Big money, big money, big money. No cops, no cops, no cops. So it's giving me the lore. Oh. Thanks, ChatGPT. You're really eager to explain things, but I just want you to search for now. Okay. Yeah, he's destroying Avacyn in this picture. So looks like ChatGPT is telling me that it's Anguished Unmaking. Let's confirm with a Google search, and ChatGPT is awesome because it was right. Anguish Unmaking. So Anguish Unmaking looks like it costs $2.94, so about $3. So it exiles target non-land permanent. You lose 3 life. So let's actually go back and add up all these cards. So I have $3. I have Avacyn. I know this is Archangel Avacyn. Archangel Avacyn. And what did that card cost? Wow. I'm not sure why this one is costing $9. But I got this where? I got this from Shadows over Innistrad. So this is $2, which is different than what I thought. Sorry guys, I am trying to go as fast as I can. Stop saying sorry. Shigeki, Jukai Visioner, hang on. Visionary, okay. Let's add that. Mountain, which is cool. Do we have Grist already added? Grist. Add that. Keurig. Oh my god, I should have been keeping track this whole time, but whatever. This is for posterity, not necessarily to get a million views. Let us go into the prices and write them down. I'm just adding these all to my cart here. So what do we have so far? English Unmaking, Archangel Avacyn, Arena of Glory. We need to add Monumental Henge. Monumental Henge. Monumental Henge. And that is it. Alright. So let's do a drum roll, please. So this is $33.99. $33.99 worth of rares. So I'm pretty stoked about that, bro. I got the packs for free. And now I'm freaking gonna sell the shit out of these on Card Conduit. Except the Japanese ones, because Card Conduit doesn't want Japanese cards because they're super racist. They hate Honda. They hate Toyota. They hate Pokemon. Card Conduit just absolutely love the atomic bomb. They hate Toshiba. That's what Card Conduit does. They just hate Japanese cards. Yeah, I don't know why, but they just hate them. So yeah. So I'm pretty satisfied. It isn't the best haul by all means, but it's a pretty standard haul. So I can't complain, and I'm not going to jump out of a window because I'm so happy and then splat die by face planting on the concrete. Not going to do either of those. But one day, I promise I will jump out of a window when I open a Black Lotus. So, you guys, thank you so much for coming to my pack opening. You know, I make a lot of different content. This is my first pack opening. But thank you so much for checking me out. I'm going to wish you the best day. Happy 4th of July. Stay safe out there. Make sure you spray and neuter your dogs. Watch out for ice. And go contribute to your local Democratic representative. Seriously. Come on. Do it. So, guys, peace out.